Meteorologist Damon Madsen joins us once again. And Damon, what kind of storms are we expecting in the upcoming days?
Well, it's going to be those typical classic summertime storms, more or less. I know I got caught out in a little bit of rain this weekend. It was not the best weekend overall as this summertime pattern really continued. But if anything, that rainfall that has been a nuisance, no doubt about it, it at least kept the air clean and cleared out. So unfortunately today, now that we've kicked a lot of those storms and that rainfall out of here, well, the weather pattern is favorable to bring back in this haze in the sky that we already saw it over D.C. and we have more of the same out over Hagerstown into some of our far northwestern counties. Now, if there is only one benefit to the hazier skies and some of that smoke back in the air, it's keeping our temperatures in check. It's not as hot as it was last week, as we are mostly in the mid to upper 80s from Frederick and Leesburg eastward toward the Chesapeake Bay. Now as you go west, it's even a little bit cooler in the lower 80s, possibly even some upper 70s. But also helping with that was yesterday's cold front clearing the area finally and bringing just a little bit of drier air into the mix. Now we do still have some dew points right around 70 into southern Maryland, but dew points dropping back into the 60s today. Thankfully enough, signals that it's not quite as muggy as it was. This time of year, that's all we can hope for. Just those small improvements as we move along each and every day. Now here we are. Again, that frontal boundary from yesterday, long gone. It's moving off of the Atlantic coast away from us. In its place, we have high pressure down to the south and west. This is keeping us quiet, but it's what helped to slightly pull in some of that smoke and haze in the sky. But it will get cleared out of here quickly because looking upstream, we have another cold front that is going to start sweeping into the area tonight, and that will start to bring back the rain chances and thus kick out the smoke and haze. So we're going to deal with the hazy skies through the rest of the day today into the evening. Storms will begin to fire up across our western counties into the higher terrain by the time we get to this evening into the overnight hours. That is where we could see some rainfall, some storm activity before the rest of us across the entire DMV see those showers and storms. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're back to that typical summertime pattern of humidity and daily storm chances. There it is again, warm and muggy, no question. Now here it is. When it comes to the smoke out there, yeah, much of the mid-Atlantic Northeast really dealing with this lower air quality here today. But look at how it's getting pushed off to the east. That is because of that cold front that begins to sweep in. And by the time we get through the night tonight and into your Tuesday, the impact will already be felt. And we'll notice that sky being a lot more clear and that air being a lot more clear as we enter into the day tomorrow. But again, it comes at a slight cost as we do see those showers and storms sweeping in to fill the sky instead of that smoke and haze. There we go. Later this evening, not a lot of activity, but we are going to notice showers and storms becoming a lot more numerous along and west of Interstate 81. Those of us closer to D.C. I-95 not really looking at much rainfall here today. Going to stay dry out there at least until tomorrow. And there you have it, folks. Isolated to scattered showers and storms. They'll be back through Tuesday through Friday.
Hey, Damon.